My name is Ruubs from Son of KS. It's a Mexican media focused in bringing all the LEC information and all other leaks.
Yeah.
I want to start this interview talking about what was the last year for Rogue and how the time between summer split and this winter split 2025 is the changes going to adapt to this new season.
Yeah, I mean, it was obviously like last year was very hard, so we had to make some kind of big changes, right? Uh, the kind of the reality for us was we had some like delays from the org side, which I can't go into like too much, but it left us with like a late off season. So we had to like constantly kind of change plans in the off season. To be honest, we were like happy with where the roster actually lined up for this year, despite like the way it's been going, So yeah, I mean, it was like a long process, like lots and lots of scouting and then re-scouting as like things went on in the off season, But yeah, so.
Also, I want to ask how important you consider Larsen as a pillar of a team. Is the only one that stays in the roster?
Yeah.
You change pins, agenda, Soelis, Comp, Marcoon, the return of Marwan, but the pillar of the team is still Larsen. Why is this?
I think honestly, like it's funny because people won't have this perception of him, but he's a really strong laner, and he has like he has a kind of predetermined like way he likes to play the game and stuff. So uh, he's aggressive in lane as well. So this is like always good to have as a player. And I know like it's people right now like won't believe those comments even like a lot of people, but I think the people who actually play those him know that he's like one of the strongest laners, and for me that's always like a key component of a team, strong mid laner.
Also, the return of Marwan. Why is the
Yeah.
reason that the prodigy in the jungle that make Rogue have very good achievements, very good spot
Yeah.
in the league, return to Rogue after, well, practically 1 year and a half, 2 years most?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, goes back to like the longer off season that we had than most teams, and we were like seeing like who was available, and then we thought we kind of like saw Marang's still available, and he like has always played very well with Larsen. Like he has a lot of experience with him, so Larsen wants to play aggressively, and Marang plays the way Marang plays, So it's like historically been a very good combo. So when we were building the roster again, we thought that's already like something that fits very well, So if we can get like extra aggressive players around Maurang, that's stylistically that should fit from day one, That was our mindset. So we picked up like Adam, who in his own way is like aggressive player as well. So yeah, like that was like kind of some insight into our thought process. Obviously we had success with Maurang. We value him a lot, So yeah.
Also, to finish this interview, I want to ask, I know this winter split hasn't been the best
Yeah.
speaking in how to begin a season, but talking into the future, players like Adam and Patrick with a fearless draft, they have so much experience, have
Yeah.
these random pocket picks that people wouldn't expect. So the rogue bet is to go for that fearless draft season, or is something that you establish when doing the roster?
Yeah, but it wasn't like a major reason for our decisions or anything, but obviously we talked about it and even kind of laughed about it, like for example, Adam in Fearless is like gonna be very annoying for teams to deal with, let's hope we make it there at this current stage, it's definitely, if we get there, something that will be good for us, I think, Fearless draft, as like more and more champions and deeper champion pools.
Well, thank you so much for your time. It's always a
Yeah.
pleasure talking to you. So, this is your time. Anything you want to say to the fans that will watch this interview?
I mean, thank you for like tuning in. This last year and a half been like extremely hard for everyone. We're like doing everything we can to try and turn it around and fix it, you know? And that's all we can do. So thank you.
Well, thank you so much for your time. It's always a pleasure talking with you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Have a good day.